Hey everyone, Teamudf here for a special episode of Teamudf Gaming called Teamudf News. Now don't worry, this isn't going to be anything bad. I'm not going to say I'm stopping videos or anything. This is just a new series that I'm going to be doing whenever I have something to do for it. And it will just be an update for you guys on what I'm doing or thinking about doing, and some things that may change on the channel. However, you guys won't have to feel obligated. Oh, and the main reason I'm not doing this on Minecraft, because even though I said Minecraft would be used for me to discuss various things that I want to talk about, not everybody watches Minecraft, and I really want to make sure that when I have points like these to get across, that everybody's got a piece of the pie here. Sweet, sweet apple pie. Pumpkin pie. Okay, so anyway, what I'm going to do at the beginning of each episode of Teamudf News is lag. No, is I've got a lot of stuff running in the background, so yeah. I will be putting what topics are in this episode kind of segment, so that you guys can kind of tell. Oh, there's no Zelda in this episode, so I don't want to bother. There's no Minecraft in this episode, so I don't want to bother. You know, so you guys can just kind of watch what you want to watch and hear what kind of news you want to hear. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to talk about is EVE Online. Yes, EVE Online. I know it's been a very slow start. I've only gotten about 2 videos up by now. Well, 3 if you count the intro video, but yeah, I don't know. Been running into motivation problems, been running into time problems with people wanting me to do other things and whatnot. And I've been falling behind on other projects, but EVE is still on. And I do want to make sure that you guys know that EVE is still on, so even if I haven't been getting on very often, I really am going to try to start playing more. And as for the 21-day trials, there are a lot of them, and at this point it's the end of the month. So I found out that the trials work slightly differently than I had originally thought. I thought they expired at the end of a 30-day pay period, but they do not. They expire at the end of the actual month. So come August 1st, the six trials that I have remaining are going to be wasted. So for anyone who wants a free EVE Online trial, go ahead and PM me with your email address, and I will be able to send that to you. That's all I need. 6 of them left, so yeah, go ahead and take them. I suppose that's going to be it. I might also do small informational videos on what you can do in EVE Online. I know someone requested that in the past. Screw you, unicorn! You were dead! But anyway, so I may end up doing that. I don't really know what I would personally put into those videos, since I'm like so familiar with how things kind of work in the game. Like, this wouldn't be anything like a PvP guide or anything. Like, people were asking what are some of the basic things you can do in EVE, and I suppose I can try to throw something like that together, but that's kind of, major clip off over there. But that's something I can't guarantee that I'll do really well at this point. But like I said, I will try. And I'll see if I can come up with something, and if I do, I'll be posting it. So that'll do it for EVE news, I think. Well, I'm gonna move on to Minecraft now. Wait, oh, these guys are here.
I accept your surrender, my friend. The best you can do.
Anyway, so for Minecraft now, it's pretty much just going to continue as normal. I'm going to be finishing up Season 2. There's about 12 episodes left, I think. I don't remember if I stopped at 40 or 43, but there should be around 12 episodes at this point left. And what I may actually do for Season 3 is that Ether mod that everyone has suddenly spazzed out about. I'm like guessing that this recently came out or something, because literally in the past few days I've received a ridiculous number of PMs telling me about this freaking Ether mod. So I will be trying to do it. If I can get it installed and working correctly, that'll probably be the majority of Season 3. Let's go into Aaron Matthew. We haven't been here in a long time. And, a note on Minecraft Worlds, actually. if you guys are sending me your worlds for Minecraft Worlds, that's okay, but if I have to download a mod in order to review your world, I'm going to be much less likely to do it simply because, you know, I'm still not into the whole Minecraft modding thing. So try to refrain from doing that. I do have a couple that are sitting around right now probably wondering why they haven't seen their worlds. It's mainly because you told me it requires a mod. Texture packs I don't mind so much as long as you specify what I need and how I can get it. The last texture pack I downloaded didn't work at all, but I'll try again some other time. Just make sure you guys are, like, not lobbing things at me that I won't be able to actually review. Well, look at. I haven't really been reviewing anything, but yeah. So just kind of do that. And that's really about all I want to say about Minecraft. So stay tuned for more Minecraft then. The next game series I'm going to talk about is, of course, Oblivion, which is probably what I'll be playing for the majority of these Teamudf news segments, just because it's somewhat my world, quote-unquote. But yeah, anyway. So for Oblivion, I have actually quite a few things to say. The first thing being that the next thing I'm probably going to do is one final episode of Apache Heroes Store, just to kind of wrap that up and actually give it a score. And then I'm probably going to move on to the Imperial Legion. However, after the Imperial Legion, and I haven't decided, like, officially if I want to do this yet, but I might take a small break from mod reviews in general. Like, it could be anywhere from 1 week to 4 weeks, actually. And I know that seems like a long time, but hear me out here, because the main reason I want to take a break from reviewing mods is so I can freaking catch up on Tales from Cyrodiil, because, you know, I'm really, like, angry right now that in the entirety of summer, I've only put up one Tales from Episode video. And part of the problem is that when I get on Oblivion, I feel inclined to review a mod instead of trying to film scenes that I don't really have finalized yet. So if I knock out mod reviews for a while, I'll be forced to just think about Tales. Tales 10's script is almost done, and Tales 11 I actually have some things written down for it already. I would really like for those two episodes to be released almost side by side, but we'll have to see how things go as it relates to getting lines out to people and getting all the lines back so I can edit the episode and whatnot. I'm also... Another small note on Tales right now is that Tales 10 is going to have some different resolutions between scenes, because I've been messing around with resolutions, and I found that I completely forgot about the regular Oblivion launcher because I've been using OBSE, OBSE for so long that I forgot about the regular launcher, so I didn't know there was an actual 1280 by 720 resolution, so that's what I will be using now, so that you don't have to see the black lines anymore, the black bars. And yeah, that'll about do it for news on mod reviews and Tales. Also, one other thing is in the future, because I know we're approaching Skyrim territory here, you know, that's coming out November 11th. Well, it was the last time I heard about it, but in any case, since we are approaching Skyrim territory, there's a lot of mods left on the list for me to review. Probably sometime here, someone suggested I do this for 2,500 subscribers, I'm going to just have a massive, at least try to have a massive marathon, where I just go through mods on the list and try to knock them out. Because some of those have been requested for probably a good year or so by now. Some of them are still fairly long on the list. And some of them are ones I really want to just either check out or knock out of the way because they don't seem overly interesting, but people requested them, so I'm going to do them anyway. Hooray! What this also means is that I will probably be ignoring my sporadic desire to do mods that are not on the list, and I may stop doing mods that people just hand me and that I seem interested in, because I really have to knock the mods out of that list. Because when Skyrim comes around, I'm not going to want to review many Oblivion mods for a while. I'll eventually get back to it, but I'm going to want to play freaking Skyrim, man. Skyrim! And yes, for the 1,097 billion of you asking, I am doing a flitting Let's Play of Skyrim. And you guys will still ask after this video is posted, but that's okay. There will be a Skyrim LP. But, so I think that does it for Oblivion, actually. The final thing I want to talk about actually isn't game-related at all. Well, it kind of is, but the main subject isn't. It's my student teaching semester that's coming up. And these are just kind of forewarning messages. Nothing I'm about to say is official at this point. I just want you guys to be on the lookout for it, for when it does happen. Student teaching, it involves me actually taking over an entire classroom at the high school level, or the middle school level, depending on what my placement is. And basically, I'll be in control of an entire group of students for the better part of 3 months. It's about, well, you guys know how long that is. For the better part of 3 months, and maybe even a little more after that. However, it's not that that's going to keep me distracted here. It's actually the fact that I'm still technically a student. That means that student teaching is actually a class for me. That means I have classwork to do for that, such as writing papers and reflections and research and whatnot. So in addition to teaching, I'll be required to write lesson plans probably pretty much every day, for the weekdays, of course, and I'll be having to write all these papers and stuff. So, what I'm going to warn you guys about now is that if the workload for student teaching starts to become overwhelming, I may drop 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 projects on the channel. I'm not going to drop the whole channel, but I'm just going to drop some of the smaller projects most likely, and probably Minecraft Worlds, actually. That's the only one I'm going to list directly right now, but now when I say stop, I don't mean permanently, I just mean until student teaching is done. But I don't know when that'll be, if it'll be, or how it'll be, so nobody freak out just yet. I'm just kind of warning you, like I said. If it comes down to that, I'm going to start knocking out some projects here and doing fewer things on the channel. But the important things like Tales from Cyrodiil and especially things like Skyrim when it comes out, all the Zelda games, you know, Zelda's still not one of the top 2 things on my channel, but it's pretty much getting pushed to the moon here because I like it that much. You know, it's freaking Zelda. Wow, this is messed up. Anyway, but I will put up a video specifically telling you guys if I do stop anything for any given period of time. It'll probably be another episode of Teamudf News, actually, so, yeah. And then everything will be back to normal at the end of probably the middle of December, actually. So yeah. So I think that'll do it for this first edition of Teamudf News. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this series will be somewhat useful to you guys in the future, if not this time. And what I'm going to do now is hopefully start filming some more freaking Tales 10 scenes. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for more Teamudf News.